Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. And may the greatest peace and blessings and salutation of Allah be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Welcome to the second episode of Dua Supplication series. At the beginning, I remind myself and you all that dua, supplication, is an act of worship. Whether Allah respond to your call or not, you will be rewarded. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, since dua, supplication, is an act of worship, one must not direct his supplication to anyone other than Allah or besides Him. Since dua is an act of worship, one must not invoke other than Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cautioned us all in the Quran many times to be aware, to stay away of committing this grave sin. Indeed, invoking other than Allah or besides Him is a grave sin. Under some conditions, invoking other than Allah is an act of disbelief. See what Allah says in Surah Ash-Shu'ara. فلا تدع مع الله إلها آخر فتكون من المعذبين. Allah says, invoke not with Allah other gods besides Him, lest yourself be among those who receive the punishment if you did that. Allah says in Surah Al-Mu'minun, وَمَنْ يَدْعُ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَهًا آخَرَ لَا بُرْهَانَ لَهُ بِهِ فَإِنَّمَا حِسَابُهُ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِ إِنَّهُ لَا يُفْلِحُ الْكَافِرُونَ. Allah says, whosoever invokes besides Allah any others God besides Him, then his reckoning is only with his Lord. Indeed, the disbelievers won't be successful. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, invoking other than Allah is a grave sin. Many nations, many people before us, they went astray and they weren't from the guided ones. By invoking other than Allah, by directing their supplication to other than Allah. And Allah says about those people, وَمَنْ أَضَلُّ مِمَّنْ يَدْعُ مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ مَنْ لَا يَسْتَجِيبُ لَهُ إِلَى يَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ وَهُمْ عَنْ دُعَائِهِمْ غَافِلُونَ. Allah says, and who could be more astray than those who call upon others besides Allah? Others that cannot respond them until the day of judgment and are even unaware of their calls. Also Allah says in Surah Fatir, ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمْ لَهُ الْمُلْكُ وَالَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ مَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِن قِطْمِيرٍ إِن تَدْعُوهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُوا دُعَاءَكُمْ وَلَوْ سَمِعُوا مَا اسْتَجَابُوا لَكُمْ وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ يَكْفُرُونَ بِشِرْكِكُمْ وَلَا يُنَبِّئُكَ مِثْلُ خَبِيرٍ. Allah says, ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمْ. This is your Lord. All authorities, all the dominion, kingdom belongs to Him. But those idols you invoke besides Him do not possess even the skin of a date stone. إِن تَدْعُوهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُوا دُعَاءَكُمْ. If you call upon them, these idols, if you call upon them, they cannot hear your calls. And if they were to hear, they could not respond to you. On the day of judgment will disown your worship of them. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, invoking other than Allah is a grave sin. Many people, they fall in an error. They weren't from the guided people. They declare the testimony of faith. They declare the testimony of faith. They said that there is no God but Allah, Muhammad is His messenger, by their tongue, and they invoked others with Allah. Some people, they invoke Prophet Muhammad. Others invoke Ali, the husband of Prophet Muhammad, daughter. Others invoke Al-Hasan and Al-Hussein, and etc. In many different Muslim countries, even in Arab world, many people are invoking other than Allah. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, we are not allowed to call upon him. We are not allowed to ask or to seek from the angels. It's only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ عِبَادٌ أَمْثَالُكُمْ. Indeed, those that you call upon them is just a slave like you, is just a servant like you. They cannot avail you, nor harm you. They cannot do anything for you. Listen to what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did with his cousin Ibn Abbas and how he treated him. He says, "O Ibn Abbas, know that no one can avail you nor harm you except if Allah wills." So my dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we all have to be aware of committing this grave sin, which is invoking other than Allah. Remember, no one can avail you nor harm you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until next time, I will leave you in the care of Allah and the protection of Him. Stay tuned. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.